Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul. We have some exciting Delonix Regia and avocado prunings going on today. We'll take a look at my blue Jacaranda, but first I got my new tractor and I got to mow the lawn, pick up the leaves, probably the last mowing of the season before everything goes dormant. So that's what's coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, y'all, so I got the front yard all mowed up, but English Premier League is on, so I decided to take a break from mowing the lawn, and I was going to work with these Delonix Regia and the avocado trees. Now, if you've watched my channel, you know that avocados are like my arch nemesis, because every time I prune them, they die off. So we have some crazy stuff going on right now. These are all Delonix grown from seed. But what's crazy is these actually were germinated inside. Okay, so you see how tall they are. Maybe up to 3 feet tall. Now this one, same type of seed, was grown outside. I haven't touched it, I haven't pruned it, and you see how small it is. So like all the outside ones, there were 4. I sent 3 away to my broskies, 1 in Belfast, Ireland, and 2 in Canada. And I'm pretty sure like they all survived, but they're all about the same size. So it's just crazy that the indoor Delonix Regia grew that tall and vigorous. It's pretty muscular and amazing. So anyways, I guess if you're growing Delonix Regia, the way to go, if you want to grow them fast, just keep them inside unless you're in a really, really hot area. I think that's the key, is the heat and light. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we got this large planting. I don't even know how many Delonix Regia I have in here. But I know that I have to prune up these avocados, which are my nemesis, because every time I prune them, they decide to die. So, anyways, prune this guy up to, I don't want it to be so large, so I think I want to prune it back to 1 leaf. Hopefully it branches out. I don't know. And this one's even thicker. So we'll bring that one back to, so way more dominant set of leaves. So I feel pretty confident about this one. Boom. Seriously. It's all grown from seed. This started in a cup with some water. Right, so now I can see my favorite trees a little better. It's the Delonix. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. This one is way tall, so why don't we prune that back to the first set. We'll keep the trend going. Boom, off. This next guy, next dominant. So eventually I'll probably like, I don't know, develop this into a landscape, but for right now, it's kind of fun just having an overcrowded Delonix Field. I get so many questions on the Delonix Regia. So many questions. I think that's pretty cool because it's like a tree from, you know, nowhere near where I am from. But it grows so well inside, you know? Basically what I'm doing is taking out any height from this planting. These two are already getting tangled up. All right, so that's the beginning of this one. But let me take you around the house, and I'll show you the rest of the Delonix Regia and flame trees that I have. All right, so before we get to the Delonix Regia that I have, this is blue Jacaranda. It's getting thick, but they're very temperamental, so I'm just letting this one grow out. I don't want to mess with it right now. I have another one right here. Same thing, just letting it grow. So these are about 2 years old. So if you're growing them and you're getting discouraged about like their slow growth or something like that, you know, this one's about to be 3. Top foliage is great, but I have had like amazing branches just die off in the past, so be careful with them. Over here, amongst my beautiful chili peppers, they are growing awesomely, but this guy decided to grow in one of their pots. That's doing very well. It's close to the grow light. It's an experiment. What does better inside, outside, you know? All right. Boom, boom. Here we go. We're looking. You see my new bonsai bench. Bonsai by Laura. She made me that. I thought it was so cool. Yeah. That's a crazy, crazy cactus. Outside, it's quite boring right now. Not growing much. This is the #1 Delonix Regia. My first bonsai. It's growing very well right now. Typically I would prune it at this time, but there's no insect activity, so I'm just going to let it grow. Over here, this is a cutting of that little guy over there. We had some spider mite activity on this one, so it's been treated. Hopefully it survives and does well. That's Millie out there. Oh, Bruce Lee chilling on the chair. Millie acting crazy. Millie came barreling through the door, the doggy door. Laura's cooking, so typically they're both right behind her. All right, y'all. So that's going to do it for today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. I hope you had a good time. I did, for sure. The avocados, they may not survive because that's what avocados do. But I think that group planting will be fun. We'll see how it develops over time. And I'm going to get back to English Premier League soccer. All right, y'all, so that's going to do it for today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know it's a random planting, but avocados and flame trees, they actually go well together. So I hope you enjoy your weekend. That's going to do it for us today here at the ranch. If you did enjoy yourself and you want to see some more, please like and subscribe, and there's much more to come. Cheers.